Yeah, just on the debate, it's the Sky News People's Forum. We put a lot of effort into politics on this station. We're not everyone's cup of tea, we know that. But God, we work hard to cover politics, and Kieran and the team, and Paul Murray with his People's Forums and pub tests, we do these things very well, and they're great for our political debate. So on Channel 9 this morning, have a look at old mate Andrew Probyn here. He talks about this, doesn't even bother to tell their viewers where this thing might be happening.
Prime Minister Anthony Albanese and Peter Dutton are preparing to go head-to-head tonight to battle it out in their first election debate. Live to Nine's National Affairs editor Andrew Probyn in Sydney. Andrew, what can we expect?
Well, we can expect some unpredictability, and there's the risk for both leaders. These leaders' debates are uncontrolled environments, which is anathema to the way that both sides would like to campaign. Questions can come on any subject, and there's the risk.
Come on, Probes. You could tell people it's on Sky News. Some of your viewers might actually want to watch or log on to the website and see it. Have a look at this. Even the ABC, our great foes at the ABC, actually respect their audiences and tell them that the debate, the People's Forum, is going to be on Sky News. They understand that this is information people actually might want to be aware of. So that's my little bitch about the media today. Let's go on to the $5 note. And we've talked before about how the government effectively, they've blamed the RBA, but the government's effectively said, yeah, get rid of the monarch off the $5 note, redesign a new one, and they want it to be an Indigenous one. Well, it's cost $500,000 already. They haven't even designed it, Susie. I mean, they should have just made it a kid, year 7 drawing competition.
Oh, this is just a debacle. They've spent $500,000 already, and they've visited 100 different Indigenous communities across Australia. They've had 2,000 submissions, and yet they still don't have a final design. And we're months off getting to the bottom of exactly what's going to be there in their commitment to country. But what's funny today is it's come out. The Monarchs Association have drawn up their own $5 bill with Charles on it, and some nice sort of nods to country rather than country taking over. Yeah. And it just would be an interesting alternative where you've actually got a bit of both. And I quite like that. Yeah. As someone who was quite happy to see Charles ditched, I think they've done a good job.
The Monarchist League, yeah, they've put that one together. They've got Uluru there and King Charles and some Indigenous design. They'll probably get attacked now, Stephen, for cultural appropriation, I think, in that design.
Probably. Well, I have it on good authority. There was an argument between the Prime Minister and the Treasurer. It was like $500 million. Surely we could have spent more than that.
All right, we'll see. Good luck watching the People's Forum tonight. Thanks for joining us, Stephen Senatiempo and Susie O'Brien there. I'll be watching it tonight, and I'll file my take on it for the Australian straight afterwards, so jump online there if you like. Just some of your feedback from what we showed you last night about that nickel factory in Indonesia. Kim says Labor must be stopped. Don't vote Labor, Green or Teal. And Paul says it's time to drop the net zero BS. So there you go. And Will says, I'm surprised the mainstream media touched this topic. Maybe the tide is turning. Yeah, absolutely. It was a great report from Channel 7's Spotlight program that we brought you snippets of last night. It was a great report. And it's the problem with this stuff, creating more pollution than they're saving.